take my gloves off for this.
Hi everybody, I'm back. It's Mariah and I'm finally back with another freaking video. Like, what the heck has been going on with me? I haven't been recording. Actually, that's a lie. I recorded like a few days ago and I lost my footage, so. But before that, it's been like months. But in this video, it's more like plant lady vibes. I am back planting more often and I wanted to let you guys join me in the process. So today I'm going to be planting basil, cilantro, and peppermint. It's going to be super easy and we'll see how this process works. I've seen like a lot of people do it a lot of different ways, but I wanted to see if this process, because essentially they're all like plant the same way, they grow kind of with the same start off, so I didn't see why I couldn't do it in the same planter. This planter is about 33 inches across that way, and up here it's a little wider, so it says like 36 inches, but on the actual inside down here is 33 inches. So and up here is like 36. So I did like about 11 or 12 inches apart is where I'm gonna plant. So cilantro is on this side, the mint is in the middle, and basil is here. So for my supplies, I just have this planter, and I did poke some holes myself. I poked about 4 holes down here for like drainage. Some people put rocks at the bottom so that it could get proper drainage, but the holes are so small, I honestly don't, I'm not gonna put any rocks. Also for supplies, I like to keep this Home Depot bucket. It just makes it easier with refilling my watering can, and I just basically dunk it and it fills it. But this is filled with water. This has some water in it. Also, I have my gloves, I have some scissors, and I have my potting mix. And I pray to God that this is enough potting mix. I got 2 of them and we'll just see how it goes. So let's just get started right now. So the first thing I like to do is when I open my potting mix up, I like to, let me put some of my gloves on. I like to moisten it in the bag. It just makes the whole process easier. So what I'm gonna do is just use my watering can and just pour it in here. I'm not gonna soak it, and just moisten it and make it workable. I learned that when I was doing, oh, I just wet myself, my City Pickers Grow box. When I was doing my research on that, they were like moistened, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that once I put it in already, and I did some watching videos and reading, and people just moisten it in the bag first, and that made plenty of sense. So I'm basically moistening this whole bag, and as I pour water in there, I'm like mixing it up. You don't want it to be so like drenched, you just want it to be quenched. I don't know. So basically my potting mix is moistened a little, so I'm just gonna pour it into my planter. I'm gonna move the camera back and try to get a better angle for you guys. And so I'm just gonna fill this planter up. Water in here. And I'm gonna water the potting mix, and I'm gonna mix it with my hand. I got another bag powder mix that I'm gonna open up and do the same thing. I'm adding a little bit more water, guys. These plants are gonna be out in the sun, so you want to get a good amount of moisture in here because you want it to pick up that moisture and water. But here we go. That's basically what it looks like. About to start. Some more water, just a little bit, not a lot. All over, and then mix that up, okay. I'm gonna take my gloves off. Cilantro. Open that up. And I'm like eyeing how much room I got. And just going to pour them all over. Like my goal is to like cilantro, mint, my basil I'm gonna have to take out, but I'll grow some more. So yeah, so now I put it in and I'm just adding a little bit, but I'm gonna put some more of my soil on top. So there's my, and I just spread it out pretty evenly. Here's my mint. So again, it's like July, actually July 4th. So these are some plants that'll grow in this extreme heat because it's been very freaking hot. But it has been like raining, so that's pretty cool. So for the mint, I'm just gonna start. I'm checking out the lines if you guys don't know what I'm doing. I'm bored in my hand. This is what the mint seeds look like. I honestly want to make tea out of my fresh mint leaves. So I'm just gonna sprinkle. I'm left-handed, so yeah, trying to pour it with my right hand would just been the ultimate disaster. So I'm just sprinkling over pretty evenly. I poured the whole thing. We'll see what happens. Basil's next, and I'm gonna sprinkle that around a good amount, because not all these seeds are going to sprout, you know, so we'll see. May the best seed win. So now what I'm gonna do is put my gloves back on and pour some more potting mix. I'm gonna moisten it a little bit, but not too heavy. You see, like I just put a little bit. And then I'm gonna pour it on top of each section. a little trick. It's a water bottle. My scissor, and I'm just gonna poke some holes at the top. Oh, I didn't mean to poke that big of a hole. Put the cap back on this water bottle, and this is how I'm gonna water. You see, it gives it more of a sprinkle effect, like a sprinkler. I'm just gonna, you see, it makes it like a sprinkler, and like I cut it a little bit too long, so I'm using my finger to prevent it from like spraying out. So now that it's moist, for the mint and for the basil, I got some plastic bags and some tape. And what I'm gonna do is use my scissors and cover. Start where the mint started, and I'm gonna cover both all the way to the basil, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm finished. Here's the side with the cilantro. I didn't cover it because it doesn't need moisture retention. The mint and the basil, until it starts to sprout, it does. So what I did was just put a plastic bag over these two areas, and I poked some holes in it so that they're not completely covered. They still get sunshine. So I just chop, 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 chop. So basically, this is the end result. I'm gonna put this in the sun. It looks a little ghetto now, but yeah, this is the end result, and I'm gonna put it next to my cucumber plant. I'll show you guys how. So right now I have the cilantro, mint, and basil right here, and that's where my cucumbers are. They're sprouted. I'll show you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it. But it sprouted in these 3 slots. It didn't sprout here, so I just added some this morning to see maybe it might sprout, but if not, it's okay. And so we're just gonna keep an eye out on these I hope you guys enjoyed this video, seeing how easy it is to start your own garden. Doesn't matter if you live in an apartment or not. If you have enough ground to dig up, you can, it's easy to just start and go. You don't need much, and we'll keep an eye on these. I'll do an update video on my garden.